Hi friends, welcome back to the Daisies podcast. I'm Luisa, your host, and today it's a long-awaited episode. I wanted to do it for so long, and I always didn't know how to find the words. Like, I don't know how to introduce the topic. I don't know, you maybe have noticed, and you probably seen from the title. Today we're gonna talk about why I don't talk about sustainable living anymore on my channel. And for the OGs, you know that I've started a sustainable page called Eco with Luisa on Instagram, and then it turned to a YouTube channel, and then I'm on TikTok and all these things. You probably noticed from my last, I don't know how many videos I've been doing, just what felt right lately. And yeah, I haven't talked about it anymore, so let's unpack that. The main reason why I've stopped talking about it on my YouTube channel is that it's been a couple of months that I've been feeling like there's so many sustainable changes you can actually do if you don't have the means to do so. And I've done it all, everything that's like accessible to me, you know. If I don't get an efficient transport system, I have to use my car. If I don't have a lot of veggie options, I'm gonna use vegan option. I'm gonna choose cheese and eggs here and there. But you know, lately I've been thinking more about systemic change and like collective change and working on something that has a bigger impact. And it's really frustrating to constantly think about your individual actions and knowing you're not doing everything and you're not doing enough, but at the same time you feel guilty, but at the same time there are things you haven't tried that maybe you want to try, or you can't find a good second-hand dress, and then you enter a fast fashion and you feel guilty. I don't think it's something I only want to talk about, and that's where I figured out essentially. It's a part of me. I always care about sustainability. Sustainability breaks my heart hearing about climate change and its effects, and I'm always interested in any solution. But I wanted to focus on more systematic and bigger solutions, and I'm going to university in a couple of months, and I'm going abroad, so I'm gonna be flying a lot, which is something I'm trying not to feel guilty about, but still, you know, flying has a lot of emissions. So at the same time, I'm young, I want to see the world, so I'm conflicted like that. But this video is more about I want to focus more on the news about this channel, about the things that I want to talk about. I will always talk about sustainability, but I want to talk about it in a way that is implemented in my life, rather what you can do, what you can do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. But trying new things as I grow up, as I try new things, as I get out of my comfort zone, and even related to sustainability, and then talking about you and talking about it in a vlog and stuff like that. And right now, since this whole university process is over, for me at least, almost over for me at least, it's just the beginning actually, I want to focus on my goals and my dreams and the things that I want to do and I want to accomplish. And I don't really know what I want to do actually, but I know I want to make an impact. If it's in video form, it's in the things I study and the projects I'm going to create eventually, because I for sure want to start a company at some point in my life. And I like that about myself. I like that I'm very ambitious and I'm very determined, and it's something that I've grown into these past few years after my crisis at 16 that maybe we should talk about in a video, in a podcast episode soon. I want to focus on unlocking my fullest potentials, because I have these visions and I have these dreams, and I know that I'm determined, but sometimes I self-sabotage. So I'm stopped doing that actually from today. Today is a really productive day. I've been doing all the things that I said I was gonna do, and I've blocked out social media, and I'm really proud of myself today. And I want to keep this momentum going for a really long time, especially because I have my final exam, Maturita, in a month, so I need to stay focused on school also. But yeah, and I think it's time I stop procrastinating. I want to get on a regular YouTube schedule. I want to really do things for myself and stop procrastinating, because this is a really difficult time for me, especially now with hot temperatures. Today in Italy there are almost 30 degrees Celsius and I'm dying actually in this car, but I like the setup. I think it's cozy, and I think the audio quality is actually better. So yeah, that's why I'm in the car. And, and yeah, so I want to start working on that, and I want to take this channel on this journey of me trying to unlock my fullest potential and figuring things out as I grow up. And especially now that I'm going on abroad. Now, not really now, but in a couple of months, everything about student life and really reaching your goals. And I want to really work. I've done a lot of work on mindset, so I think I can share a lot about that. Because sometimes we limit ourselves when we self-sabotage, or really actually our mentality. We think that we can do things, not for any apparent reason, just because we think it's not something for us. But I want to change that. I just know that I should be doing something greater with my life, and I want to find out what and how, and I want to live this life to the fullest, and that's essentially it. I want to travel, which is gonna be a big theme for this new life of this channel. A lot of travel vlogs. I want to travel a lot. I want to see the world, because we only get one life, right? And yeah, a lot on productivity, reaching your goals, traveling, language learning. I want to learn a lot of languages, and I haven't told you yet where I'm going abroad, but my course, my university course, is taught in English. I guess we figured. And but it's in a state that's really close to other countries, and I can learn other languages. I get exposed to a lot of culture, so I really want to get into language learning. I've always loved language learning. The only language I learned seriously on my own is English, but I think I figured out my method that I think can be helpful to you guys, and I want to share that. But I also want to try to learn French, because I want to actually, my goal for French is so that I can volunteer to Paris 2024 Olympics, because I've seen their TikTok account, and I want to do that, and it's gonna be a journey, and I want to document that. And a lot about I don't know, growing up, being ambitious, big sister advice, because I'm figuring all of this on my own. Especially with studying abroad, I figured it on my own. No one in my school did my kind of process, so I just I think there needs to be videos about that, more a step-to-step guide, and I want to provide that because I've been through it. It's been a hell of a year since August 2021, and there's a lot, but there's definitely the chance. I didn't know a lot of these things, and I'm actually ended up at university I didn't even considered in a country I didn't even consider in August 2021. So there's a lot of possibility, especially for people in the south of Italy, in hometowns, for people that want to live the hometowns. If you're from European Union, there's a lot of options. You can go abroad, and you should know about that and take your chances. I'm really confused, as you can see, but I swear there's gonna be a new wave on this channel about content, and it's just me trying to figure out life and trying to reach out my fullest potential and my goals with you, so you can do the same. Yeah, I'm really passionate about that. I swear I made a promise to myself that I stopped procrastinating yesterday, and then I saw a TikTok when he said you don't become your ideal self, your most elevated self, until you show up as her. That's why I'm doing this. I need to show up as my best self, and my best self does all the things she writes on their to-do list. She studies at least 2 hours a day, because for me it's really a lot. I typically learn in class, so at home I don't need a lot of time to study. And also we can talk about the study methods, because I read a book, The Only Study Guide You Ever Need by Jade, which is chef kiss. Also, I'm reading a lot of self-help books, so I'm having a lot of realizations and learning so much and finding the fun in reading also, and I will share that. Essentially it's me wanting to share that, just because everything I've realized so far and everything I learned is been on through YouTube. So I think uh, if I can be that someone for someone else, that would, I think that would make my life. I would be happy just like that. If I'd help one person that's maybe on the same journey, maybe wants to study abroad, maybe wants to learn English or any other language, or maybe wants to get to be the best version of themselves. Because I also think it's all connected back to sustainability. Because I think if we can show up for ourselves first and be motivated and be ambitious and be our best self, and first of all healing our traumas and stuff like that, we can really serve our environment and the goals that we need to reach sooner. We are the generation that needs to do that, so I think we should all do that. So let's open this journey. Click the subscribe button, leave a like if you're watching this, if you're liking this video so far, and if you like what I'm saying. Yeah, but this is for new adventures, new beginnings. At some point I'm gonna launch my website. It's something I've been procrastinating on because I have to study also. Remind you, I have maturità, remind me. And so yeah, I'm gonna launch it at some point. That's something my best self would do, so I'm gonna start working on that, so I can share more helpful links and resources, and maybe like put a lot of resources without and organize it in a nice way, so it's not too messy. For example, for language learning, studying abroad, productivity and stuff like that. And so yeah, I think I usually start with an update, life update section, then the things I'm grateful for, and then I jump on the episode's topic. But I think today we're gonna do it in reverse. So that's the topic of today's episode. And now let's do on the life update. So today it's the 20th of May. I am giving out my last tests for my last year of high school, finally. And then, as I said, I have my final exam, maturità, in 1 month, actually, exactly on the 22nd I start with my first test, which is Italian, and then math, and then I have an oral test, and then I'm finally graduating high school, which is something I've longed for a long time. I'm done with high school. I still get sad when I think about it, because it's a part of my life that's actually ending. It's never coming back, but you know, it is what it is. I'm ready to move on. And then I got into 3 UK universities, as you've seen in this video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And then I have another university that it's probably the one where I'm gonna be going, that I want to reveal in this video, because I don't know, I'm trying to do a little bit of build up here, and I still have other university that need to respond, so I'm gonna do, you know, a final video when I get those. And I've been to Milan, which is a big life update if you follow my Instagram, you know. And I was there from the 6th of May to the 9th of May, which on it itself was an amazing experience. I've learned a lot, and I love traveling for that. I'm addicted to traveling because of that, and this is why I also wanted to study abroad, which is actually funny, because before applying I'd been once outside of of Italy, and it was to go to London, and that's it in 17 years of my life. And now in a year I've been to Berlin, Krakow and Milan, and we are probably going away after my final exam, because it's a tradition, and then I'm going to study abroad. Life is good, life can be good. And if you told me 1 year ago that I've been seeing all these places, and I was actually going to study abroad, which is so surreal to say, because I'm actually saying it right now, but there's a part of me that thinks that it's all going back, and I'm gonna have to study here in my hometown, which is my nightmare. No, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, and I've been to Milan, and I've been to my first concert ever, which was the 5 Seconds of Summer concert, which was the best experience of my life. I think I realized how it means to feel alive, and now I want to go to every concert possible ever in life. And I've actually had this weird idea. Sorry if I'm, you know, I don't know. I'm talking a lot today, really fast. But yeah, I was saying that I've been to my first concert, and the vlog is probably coming out after this video. Um, so stay tuned for that. Turn on the bell notifications and subscribe for more. And a new video goes out every Sunday, so yeah, it's gonna go out every Sunday from now on. I'm saying it so I can't take it back. And yeah, so the other life update is that I applied again for the Discover EU pass from the European Union, and I didn't get it again. So this is the universe saying to me that I'm not gonna go doing an interrail this year, which is fine. I cried the first time. The second time it was just I'm gonna try again, even though I was the only one from my friend group who could apply. So I'd say I'm gonna try again. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't. But actually there was no time this summer to do an interrail, and so I'm glad I didn't get it. And now I'm thinking I can do an interrail next summer and then do cities from buying myself a pass, so like the one that's 5 cities. It's almost 200 euros, and then find concerts in those cities and like tour with the artist, which is a really cool concept. And there's a friend of mine, of an internet friend of mine, I'll be talking about that. So yeah, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna do an interrail once in my lifetime, even twice, even 3 times in my lifetime, because I can do whatever I want to do, and that's the fun thing about growing up. Of course, step one is get money, but there's a lot of opportunities out there. Like I've seen on the European portal for young people. This year is the year of the youth. I don't know how it's called, but yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for young people. So really, you just have to search for them. You have to attract them, and then yeah, and that's what I want to do. Essentially in my life, I want to travel. I want to impact people in some way, video content, maybe with a company, with a project, doing something meaningful. But I guess that's all. We all want to do that, so I just need to figure out what. But anyway, I've been talking for the past 20 minutes, so I think I need to shut up now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love this podcast episode. I love talking like this. Maybe you don't like it, but if you like it, leave it a like on the video. And thank you for the people who are listening on Spotify. If you enjoyed the episode, please share it to your story and tag me, because that would mean a lot to me. Also, if you like the episode, feel free to message me. The other day a girl messaged me, and those kind of messages are the best one, at least for me. Like sometimes I feel like no one's watching, no one's listening, and that's okay, because most of the videos I do, I also do it for myself. But it's nice when someone recognizes your work and shares your thoughts with you. And so yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.